Hello everyone and welcome back to Whiz. You're here with your host Master Priyadarshan, and I'm here with the answers for yesterday's questions and some more exciting new questions. So obviously for those of you who were seeing my other channel, that was the Sports Trivia channel, well, you would have known that I was in Mahabaleshwar for the past few days. A very nice break, a much required break rather, and I was also able to catch up with my friends and get a break from the lockdown at home, you see. So I'm back, I'm fresh, and I have much more interesting content to share with all of you. So I'll start off with the answers for yesterday's questions. So here they are. Question number one for yesterday. Shah Rukh Khan won the Best Actor award for Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. Amir Khan lost it that year. Post that, Amir never attended any award function. Which movie of Amir felt deserved that? Which movie of Amir Khan did he feel that he deserved the award more than Shah Rukh Khan's film? So obviously, since I've told you Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge is the movie which won Shah Rukh Khan the award, so you know the year that we are talking about roughly. So most of you would have been able to crack it. The answer that we were looking for is the movie Rangila. So that is the answer for the first question. Moving on to question number two for yesterday. Which is the first country to have its own phone number? So I think many of you would have been thinking of some of the bigger countries or some of the more well-known countries, but rather this is a very interesting answer. The country that we were looking for is Sweden. So way back in the year 1776, Sweden became the first country in the world to introduce a constitutional law to abolish censorship. To honor this anniversary, Sweden is now the first country to introduce its own mobile number. So that was the second question. Moving on to question number three for yesterday, here it is. Which brand was purchased by Kellogg's for $2.7 billion in a cash deal in the year 2012, which made them the world's second largest snack food after PepsiCo? So this is something that we all eat, we all like. Some of us may like some different flavors, some may like the other, but the answer that we are looking for is the Pringles potato chips from the brand of Procter and Gamble, or P&G. So that brings us to our penultimate question for yesterday. Here it is. I had shown you an image of two gentlemen and also one of a logo. The question was very simple. Connect and tell me what is the overall answer. So the answer that we were looking for is ExxonMobil. Darren Woods is the current CEO of ExxonMobil. Rex Tillerson was the past chairman and CEO of ExxonMobil. So that was the answer that we were looking for. And that brings us to our last question for yesterday. So here it is. This is an area of Cleveland known as the Flats. Which organization started here? And I had also shown you an image of what roughly the area looked like back then. The answer that we were looking for is Standard Oil. So Standard Oil is the answer for that. And that sums up our questions for yesterday. So now it's time to move on to the 5 questions for today. So I hope you're ready. Let's count them down. Here is question number 1. First folio which was published in 1623 was the first collection of plays published by this author. In the introduction to the first folio, playwright Ben Jonson wrote a preface to his work with the quotes "-x is not of an age but of all time." So all I want you to do is to fill in the blanks and tell me what work of art did he actually pen down. Moving on to question number 2 for today, here it is. Which is the world's only nation to currently have a US Navy ship captured? So this is a tricky question. For those of you who can think a little out of the box quickly, will be able to crack this. Moving on to question number 3 for today, here it is. The Simpsons released an album in 1990. It was co-produced by Michael Jackson, who also provided background vocals and was a big fan of the show. What was the name of the lead single of the album? So I want you to tell me the name of the track. And for those of you who are Simpson fans, you all should know this answer much easily. Moving on to question number 4 for today. So here it is. Which food chain's delivery man hiked 6 hours to bring a pie to the highest point in Africa, the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, as part of their PR program? So, wow, did they take efforts to actually get the pizza all the way there? Also, in one of my previous editions, I had asked this question that they were also one of the first companies to send a pizza all the way to space. So really, Pizza Hut is taking it to new heights, and literally. So it's time to move on to question number 5 for today. So here it is. What is the name given to the Sunday, the 17th of January in 1982, when incredibly cold air swept into the US from Canada and plunged temperatures across most of the states far below their existing all-time lows? So what is the name given to this particular day? And that sums up our 5 questions for today. I will be eagerly awaiting all your answers in the comments below. So do not forget to do that, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel as well. And obviously I will be back tomorrow with the answers to today's questions and 5 more interesting news. So thank you for your time. I will be back tomorrow. Till then, please stay safe, take care, good night, and keep quizzing.